question I got was, she takes forever to text back. Is she just busy or not interested? She takes forever to text back. Is she but just busy or not interested? Now, I would normally say, you guys, women tend to women tend to we play games, especially in today's culture. A lot of people playing games. But I think that sometimes women are not responding or slow to respond because they're playing a game. But if it's something that is constantly, like, you're constantly being, that situation is constantly happening where they're always late to reply and they're always slow, it is not interest. But I think a lot of women, they try to not show their hand. They don't want to show that they're interested. Okay? And so with that being said, they may not respond as often. Now, if somebody continuously does that, then that's a sign that they may not be interested. I personally wouldn't, of course, game plan is game plan, but I would honestly say that the best thing to do in that situation is, like, okay, try to catch a vibe. You see if it, I don't know, you get better vibes from people in person. When you're texting, you don't really know what people are going through. They might be just bad texters, okay? But I would honestly say, in my opinion, if they're fast and slow, that means they may be playing a game, but they're always slow. They're always not communicating in a way that propels the conversation forward, then I would stop. I would fall back. I'm the type of person that I fall back. I'll fall back on you. I'm not going to try to press my way into somebody's life. I'm not going to try to convince you of anything. Like, if if it's constantly like slow texting and I feel like I'm doing all the work to make the conversation happen, I'm not going to do it. So I would say the same thing to y'all. Don't get, you're having these conversations and you're trying so hard to make the conversation happen. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I feel like it takes two to make a conversation happen. I understand playing games in the beginning or trying to protect yourself, but at some point you got, like, if somebody constantly is playing games, then I wouldn't continue to entertain it. I just wouldn't. Number 2, she always cancels our plans last minute, but she says she wants to reschedule. What does that mean? This is a very good one, y'all. I get this a lot. That says she always cancels our plan last minute, but she wants to reschedule. What does that mean? It means you are not her first option. It means that there's somebody else that's higher up on the totem pole. If it's always needing to reschedule, plan the date, reschedule, yeah, that means that she's not that interested. There's somebody else that she's more interested in, and she's kind of utilizing you as a backup plan if the first situation don't come through. Because a woman that wants to get to know you is going to make time to get to know you. She's not going to always have to reschedule. She might have to schedule once in a while. Maybe she has other things going on, but she's not going to, the key word here is always cancels. Means you're not the first option. You're just not. A woman's not going to keep rescheduling. No. So that's a no, she's not interested. First one is a maybe. Second one is a no. Number 3, she's super friendly, but I can't tell if she's just being nice or actually like me. How do I know? She's super friendly. I can't tell if she's being nice or actually likes me. How do I know? Now, y'all, this is where you kind of gotta throw something out there that might be a little flirtatious and see if the banter's there. Okay, most women, especially myself, I'm not gonna be flirtatious. Like, I mean, I'm very nice. So some people may be like, is she being nice? Does she like me? I get that a lot. I think you can do like a little something that's flirtatious and see how she responds. That way you're not putting yourself all the way out there. You just kind of seeing, okay, let me throw this out. Let me see. And then, You don't want to, the key here is that I don't want y'all to put yourselves on Front Street when you're not ready. But I also don't want you to be in a situation where, you know, you're not saying nothing at all. Because a lot of women are not going to like, some women are going to be more forward eventually. But I think a man should lead. I always say I like to play follow the leader. So if the leader isn't leading, if the leader isn't starting the conversation, I ain't going to start it. So I would say to y'all, I would just put something out there that's kind of flirtatious, like a soft flirt, like a soft shoot my shot, but I'm not really shooting my shot, to protect you and to understand where she's at with you. You know? So that's that. Number 4. So that one, sorry, how do I know? I told y'all that might be a maybe. She's interested. She's just waiting on you to initiate the conversation, because she might be wondering if you like her too. You know, you never really know. That's why you got to do the soft touch. Don't. I'm not saying I love you and I want to. No, you ain't got to do that. Just a soft touch. Number 5. She never initiates conversation. But she responds when I reach out. Is she interested or just polite? I'm gonna say that one again because I get this one a lot, y'all. I get this one a lot. She keeps saying, she never initiates conversation, but she responds when I reach out. Is she interested or just polite? This one is, she might be interested. Now, I'm not an initiator of communication. I might every once in a while, but that does not, let me tell you something. It does not indicate whether or not I'm interested or not, because I don't initiate conversation. I could be talking about you 24/7. You could be on my mind all day. I'm still not going to reach out. That's just how I am. And so I think there's a lot of women that play by that rule. They're not going to reach out. They're going to wait on the man to reach out to lead the conversation. So that is not indicative of whether or not she's interested or not. She could be very interested in not initiating conversation. Okay. So that might be just a conversation y'all have, like a light conversation that y'all have, where you guys can, you guys, y'all, you can say like, hey, why don't you initiate every once in a while? You don't really initiate like that. Like, I always got to text you. And if a woman likes you, she's going to be like, oh, he wants me to text him. I need to text him more. Okay. So sometimes you got to put it out there a lot. There's women that just don't, not purposefully, not to be mean, not to be, ugly. They just don't initiate conversation with men, and that's not, that's that.